This is the Croc Rocket. Nickelback Poppin'. Curls for all the girls. The Perminator, Sam Bale.
This is the more of Irish strong style. The Wild Irish, Riley Rose.
This is Only One Ronda, and you're tuned into.
Now tuned in. You're not tuned in.
Tuned in.
Tuned in.
You're tuned in. Tuned in to Marks with Mike.
Marks with Mikes.
Marks with Mikes.
Marks with Mikes.
Marks with Mikes.
Keep it player.
Enjoy the show.
Respectfully.
Now somebody hit my music. Shout out! Hey, yo! What a maneuver! Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Did we just see the irresistible force meeting the immovable object?
You already know Wiz by the sound of my voice. That's right. You're Mr. 6'9" JT back in this piece once again. Of course, I'm joined by the co-host El Cheech. What's going on, Papa?
What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? This is Cheech in La Casa once again. What's cooking?
Nothing much, man. But speaking of what's cooking, man, we can't go no far. We got people inside the kitchen waiting to go ahead and serve y'all up something nice. Of course, we got the homie representing over all the way from the bodega. We got Just all the way out there in the shy.
What up? What up? Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. We in the building.
Yes, sir. And of course, representing my cousin them. You feel me? We got Dom representing Powerbomb Jetsuit.
Yo. Dom throws plenty of blows because Powerbomb Jitsu runs thick like the NWO.
Hey.
In there. I feel you. I hear it. But we definitely inside the building, man. Definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in, listening. While you are here, make sure you do a few things for us. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to all these fine platforms that we are available on. That is IG, The Book of Faces. You can catch us on TikTok, catch us on YouTube, catch us on Twitch. We got a Threads. We don't use it.
People still use
of course. I mean, I downloaded it. It was a thing for like 10 minutes. And then we also can't forget, find us, of course, on Spotify, iHeart, Amazon. What's the other one I'm missing? Audible. But wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us on. But we got a lot of things to talk about, man. We got the build up for WrestleMania. We got some TNA news. TNA has a pay-per-view coming up. We also have, as well, on the news side, we have
a big return.
We got MLW. We also have news. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Oh, and Freaknik getting ready to come back. So let's go ahead and get this out the way, man. Rumors and news first. Go ahead and cue this up.
Yo, let's start up with y'all guys were able to be in attendance for last year's SummerSlam, right?
Oh, yes, we were.
Yeah. So one time for the land, you know what I mean? As rumors has it, Cleveland's gonna be the host of SummerSlam 2024. What you guys think about that?
Hell yeah.
Only right. We have Bone Thugs, man. Come on.
Ooh.
Nah, this WWE. Knowing them, they gonna end up putting.
Shit.
knowing them, they gonna end up putting Machine Gun Kelly.
No Kid Cudi.
That's
Kid Cudi would be dope, but that'd be that'd be almost a reach
Chip
though,
the
right?
Ripper. Chip the Ripper. Or Ray Cash.
Ooh, Chip the Ripper now. Yeah, I like that. That could work out, but or they may put a Auntie Piggy up there. I don't know. It could be anybody at the moment. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. So it's gonna be in Cleveland. This is big for the land. It's not a championship, but it's SummerSlam. We'll take it.
Oh no, dude! If I was y'all, I would rather have SummerSlam than WrestleMania.
Word.
That for me, yeah, because SummerSlam sometimes it'd be better.
Outside,
outside
you wear shorts, you can be comfortable. WrestleMania would wear coats and shit.
You right. I ain't even thinking about that, fam.
The stadium
dress.
The river. I mean, by the lake.
Like the river, man. What?
What are the potential fits for SummerSlam?
I don't know, some Jordans, some shorts. I don't know yet, man.
I don't know. I probably
Jim Brown jersey.
I probably wear
A Marshall Mice tank top and some Crocs, son.
I don't know. Probably like a romper. I don't know, something.
A romper?
The Tyson romper? Like the one Tyson had on, the all white one?
Yeah, something like that. Be out here with a romper and chains on, bro.
Okay. Craig Elo jersey? Craig Elo?
Yeah, Mark Price.
Mark Price.
Mm-hmm. That's Sean Kemp on the Cavs jersey. It was bad.
Terrell Brandon.
Steve Kerr back. Steve Kerr.
Oh, back in the day. Okay. Ron Harper.
Brandon Flowers.
Ricky Davis.
Tyrone Hill.
Tyrone Hill. That's one of the ugliest motherfuckers in the NBA. Right
now. Tyrone Hill. Oh man,
Popeye Jones got him beat, man.
Rashawn Leonard. Rashawn Leonard.
And then Sam Cassell, man.
Oh man.
Sam Cassell looked like he was E.T.'s cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He was up there. He was up there. But yeah, it's gonna be here inside the land. It's gonna be big news. I can't wait. City of Cleveland gonna be thriving. But moving on from that,
that's only 6 hours. 6 hours for me. So,
bro, you already know. You don't need a hotel, man. We got the studio. We could battle. Dom is right down the street. JT. So
yeah.
Hey, okay.
I told him to crash on the couch, man.
Let's do this,
bro. I got plenty of floors.
All right.
Months in advance. Let's make it happen.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Cheech House down. This will be 15 minutes away.
Yep.
That works. But we also got popping on from the rumors and news side. Cannot forget. I gotta send a big thank you out to Brian F. Pro. He does this every year where he does the collage for black wrestlers, male, female personalities, and it just so happened that shout out to my brethren. We got Powerbomb Jetsu and Marks and Mike's featured on this. I was humbled, very surprised. Definitely surprised by it, man. I love the work that he's doing for the community. Shout out to everybody that made it on there. C-Hop. We also got
the guy right here, kind of in the middle on the second row. Is that the rapper from Atlanta?
No.
We're gonna die, the club, and you think I get bored? No, that's not.
No, that's not Bone Crusher, but
Bone Crusher. Oh man. Okay, no Bone Crusher.
It's kind
but it's pretty dope, man. I see the guys from St. Louis.
Yeah, you got a lot of people on there, man. You had Know the Ropes. You also had on there, you had Trey D on there from We Love Wrestling, Jobber's Tears on there. I mean, you had so much representatives of black wrestling. You had Public Enemies podcast on there. Like it's a lot of representation of black wrestling, and you love to see it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Respect to the dude that took time to put your ugly faces in the post night.
Oh no! Oh no!
Damn,
That's
No.
the fresh haircut and that shit.
Yeah, that's true. You know, when I saw that reminded me of the Low End Theory album.
Oh yeah,
when they had all the rappers on there. That's exactly what I thought of when I saw that. And that's cool. That's real cool to
Look at me at number one at the top.
for y'all to be part of something like that.
Yeah,
That's respect. That's respect.
Yeah, man. So shout out, man. Shout out to all the content creators. Also, inside rumors and news. On the sad note, we did lose Mike Jones, aka Meat Sauce, aka Vincent, aka Virgil.
The OG King. OG stand for Olive Garden.
Rest in peace to Unc. There won't be another. It's Friday. You know what that means.
Fuck Money Friday.
Shout out to Virgil, man. Shout out to Virgil, man. Virgil has ascended to the ring in the sky. You know, prayers and thoughts with his family. He had been sick. You know, he had been having multiple strokes. So, you know, it's unfortunate we did lose a legend. Inside Virgil, $1 million champ. But rest in peace, and we smoking on that oldie pack tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
NWO for life.
For life. Don't ever forget that.
He was the
Ben,
leader.
he was the first black member of the NWO.
Yeah, what was his name back in before he made it to WWE? Soulman Jones.
Soulman Jones, yeah.
It's the crowd rocking.
Soulman Jones, but yeah, we spoken on that old. Also, Matt Riddle had an interview with the MMA Hour, and he admitted he got busted multiple times for failed drug tests dealing with cocaine. I never, I'm not gonna say never, but I will say this. It's unfortunate, you know, saying, you know, that particular drug of choice ended up being a problem for him inside the E, because if you ask me, it's a fumbling of the bag. It's a fumbling of the bag, man. Like, you're in a major company that's global, worldwide. The last thing they want you to be doing is
cocaine.
Judge Bones Jones got busted for the same thing in UFC. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of a damper on UFC for a while. But think about it. You got this big contract over here and you fumbling over coke. I mean, but it takes a big person to admit it. So, you know, hopefully.
And it depends too, the fact that he wasn't too big of a star. You know, he was getting there. But get hot, you know what I mean? And he fumbled the bag, like you said. You know,
he chose coke over fame.
Right.
But that's wow. He coming out here in interviews talking about that, you know, not necessarily that he could go back over there, but you know, the kids or whatever, unless he's saying it in a way as in, you know, he's over that and whatever message that he's trying to imply when he mentioned that in the conversation.
There was no message.
It was just straight up.
Yep. Just straight up admitting that he messed up, you know.
Okay, bro, I did coke twice in a strip club.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Randy and him were tag team partners. And this was at the height, really, of his push. You know, because you teaming with a legend and Randy Orton, your whole tag team. So he was literally getting that push. had a shot at the title. Got a chance to face Roman Reigns, and unfortunately, he was taking the wrong bumps. You know what happened?
I like that. Intended.
But it happens, man. It happens to the worst of them. Moving on from that, we also found out that The Rock got his name back. He got his name back in every single catchphrase that comes along with it.
That list was crazy.
Yeah, every single one. What was it? The People's Champ. What
doesn't matter if you smell. Rudy Poo, Candy Ass,
Jabroni. The Rock
pie,
said,
Poutine Pie.
Poutine Pie. Like you talking about every single.
What is it, SmackDown Hotel?
Everything. I think it was like 20, 25.
Shine this. What is this? Shine this boot up nicely.
He's turned it sideways.
Right? That whole statement, he got all them words.
That means every time you use it on a song, on a movie, you gotta come see him. You gotta go pay The Rock.
Ain't that weird? Ain't that messed up? Isn't that kind of weird? Like now, if somebody wanted to imitate him in the wrestling ring, they gotta pay residuals for cutting a promo like him.
You pay the homage.
Like Austin Theory, when Austin Theory tried to do it, like he just pretty much paid The Rock.
Hey, look, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be deducted out of his paycheck.
Right. Yeah. This is like sampling now. Hey,
you can't just be freestyling on the microphone. Hey, don't expect to have to pay nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with that being said,
supposed to start paying homage, man.
Start paying homage, literally. For real, literally. But moving on from that, man, we also had inside the rumors and news. It looks like they're getting ready to possibly finally split up these tag team titles. From what the rumors are saying on the internet, it's been talks between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis that they may be possibly splitting the titles. It's about damn time.
They doing what?
Splitting the titles.
What title?
The tag team. The only unified championship.
That doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
No, I'm saying that doesn't matter. They're not putting it in a fucking, stage or talk about the same way the singles title is.
The tag team titles main event at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, and what does that matter?
That means it has some type of weight to
it. Yeah, but they don't put it, you know what I mean? Like it should be. Like, oh, this is the you know what I mean? I don't know. They're not promoting like who got it? Finn Balor and Priest?
Yeah.
Day?
They defend the title like every other week.
Yeah.
And they also just did Perth.
Yeah.
So the titles, the titles on display. It's just they don't really have the depth when it comes to tag team wrestling, basically. So I get it, but a split is definitely needed. Also, inside rumors and news, the rumors was that we were supposed to get this match, but in between Seth Rollins' injury and Bronson Reed becoming a daddy, that match was pulled. So yeah, that was a rumor out there. Also, just for shits and giggles, y'all fans are going way too far. Y'all really out here inking up with Tony Khan on your body? And out of all people,
that's Tony Khan? I thought that was Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin?
Like, niggas is crazy, man.
Hold on, I can see it now. Just a
he
little
bangs,
bit.
He bangs.
I can see it a little bit if I squint. Seriously. But people are like losing their minds. Like first it was homegirl getting the tattoo of blue face on her face.
But Blueface got her tattoo on her face now.
Yeah, this is stupid. Like seriously,
There's a girl on I think Twitter. She got like a whole bunch of ECW wrestlers tattooed on her arms.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's wild. That's pretty cool though.
Is it just the face or is the body? Because his body, it's a lot of out of shape dudes on that.
No, it's a girl.
No, I'm saying that
you got Balls Mahoney on your arm. Check out my Balls Mahoney.
I don't know. She got some shit. I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy.
Like, you know, if she got like, you know, roadkill tattoo on her,
like New Jack on her, Tommy Dreamer.
What's the Dudley, the big dick? What's his name?
Big Dick Dudley.
Yeah, I got that right here.
Balls, yeah.
Dancing with Dudley, sign guy Dudley.
Joey
Kid Cash.
I got Joey Styles on my bag. If there's
whole...
any wrestling promoter that you would have tattoo on your arm, who would it be?
Nobody.
I might, y'all might laugh, but I might get Antonio Inoki on mine.
Get Bern Gagne across the chest.
In Old English, yo, I rep Bern Gagne, B.
I get a Carlos
Don't step to me. Who'd you say, Cheech? Carlos Colon?
Carlos Colon.
On your back? On your back?
Give me Jim Crockett then. Fuck it.
Ooh.
Hello, never mind. Because was it Jim Crockett calling people's niggas and shit?
Yeah,
that was Bill Watts.
No, Watts. Bill Watts.
Oh, was that Watts? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I take that back.
Hey, you never know.
Also,
Jim Crockett could have been that way.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say? We also got the Freaknik documentary getting ready to drop this month. We've been waiting like almost 2 years for this documentary, and it's going to be a whole bunch of broken homes, messed up relationships, churches disbanding, local Congress people. A lot of.
I don't think so. Disbanded because think about it. We know Sister Barbara was a freak back in the day. He changed her life.
Deacon Tony was out there at the Freaknik. Pastor Jones was out there. Like I think a lot of people are going to see, you know, relatives on there. Kids may see their moms and dads, and yeah, this about to break a lot of homes, especially if they do the uncut, and it's about to be TVMA too. Yeah.
When does it come out?
The 21st.
The 21st. But you had a question on that though, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
About 21 Savage being inside.
He get interviewed for it.
Why?
Yeah, like why? Like he's from the UK.
His mom probably had him like fornicated as quickly.
Nah,
he was born in the UK.
No, I'm saying, but he was conceived in the Freaknik.
Nah, he was.
So.
Nah, because he moved to Atlanta. Like he used to visit Atlanta when he was little.
I don't think he was conceived here because
he was conceived wherever Wriggles at. That's where he's conceived at.
Oh, Blackpool, England. Well, yeah, like I figured if you're gonna have people in there, have people like that were there during the time. Like I don't see why 21 Savage in it, but you know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Back to the wrestling though. So moving from the rumors and news, let's get to why we are here. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about what happened this past week in Perth Elimination Chamber. Most of these matches, all four of them, 4.5 if you want to count the tag team match, they were pretty much matches you could have seen on SmackDown. Besides the Elimination Chamber matches, and I want to say, well, yeah, that's it. Those two matches. That's the only two matches I could see outside of a regular Raw or SmackDown. Because you could have the women's title defended on Raw. You could have had the women's tag team championships defended on Raw, SmackDown. You know, we could have had the Grayson Waller effect on SmackDown. So it was one big glorified SmackDown.
And it's real predictable too. Like every single match, I feel like I knew who was going to win each match.
Same. Like that is like I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I don't even have to go through this whole thing. I'm just looking at how everything's playing out in the match. Okay, I knew Becky was gonna win. I knew that Drew McIntyre was gonna win his match. You know, I knew that Rhea was gonna retain. And you already knew the Kabuki Warriors weren't gonna drop the women's tag team titles.
Yeah, not the Indy and Candice.
No, and you already knew that Finn Balor and Damian Priest weren't about to drop the titles to New Cash Republic. Y'all just became a tag team 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it was just too predictable. The action was good. It was a nice sold out crowd. What was it, like 50? What did they say?
Yeah, 52 something. Yeah.
But you know the internet. The internet gonna try to find a way to discredit. So this picture goes up.
How are they supposed to walk? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that picture, showed up talking about all the empty areas. Like, all right, cool. But shout out to Bay. Bay was out there with that.
I like that ring attire.
For real though. Shout out to Nia Jax.
Like a nice Ferrero Rocher. You know what I'm saying? Just wanna
real stylish. But
nice
we end up
chicken.
This motherfucker said, bro. Hey, bro, listen. I told y'all last week, when it come to Nia Jax, when it come to Jade Cargill,
rotisserie chicken is good, man. Like, goddamn, there's no slander. Like, that's just good.
I got a
slice of bread, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now you speaking, bro.
Cornbread. Rolls.
Now you speaking.
Rolls.
I don't like cornbread.
You don't like cornbread?
No.
Oh,
you don't like cornbread?
Mm-hmm.
Get him up out of here, man. Get this nigga up out of here. Whose man's is this? No, but also popping off, man. But Elimination Chamber in a whole to me was not
in a hole. To you?
False. Elimination Chamber in a whole was not. I'm not gonna say it wasn't it. Let's just say, as far as field goes, Backlash in Puerto Rico still is in high regards. As far as on the international side for the shows, like if I had to rank them, Backlash Puerto Rico, Cash at the Castle, and I would. You know what? Money in the Bank in the UK,
in Canada.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not Canada.
Money in the Bank in the UK, and then Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I feel like this pay-per-view was a filler. Pretty much, it was like a filler pay-per-view. Like, hey, here's something.
Here's something to hold you all over till WrestleMania, basically, right?
Yeah, it's like I was like half sleep watching it. I looked up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not waking up fully for none of these matches at all on a Saturday.
I wasn't waking up at 5 in the morning. Was you?
The pay-per-view, as it is, to me, is the fucking filler for forever. You know, the concept of Elimination Chamber as a show. You know what I mean? It killed the whole thing. You know what I mean? They should have.
Well, yeah, they should never have like shows named after matches though, which is crazy. Like Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, because they made the matches special. You know, that was like, hey, Hell in a Cell was a way to end rivalries Elimination Chamber was a rivalry match with 6 niggas all fighting.
Right.
Especially
Because
that
it was
main-
normally called New Year's Revolution, right? It was that the
Yeah.
original name of it.
Yeah.
My bad, Cheech. What were you saying?
I forgot.
Oh. No, but basically, I mean, I see what y'all are saying. For me, I thought that the wrestling was pretty good. I mean, for the Australia to get something like this is pretty huge. But I do see what you're saying because in everything that's going on, this is kind of seemed like a transitional pay-per-view. You know, like it doesn't really push or add anything to the already bigger story. It just kind of like, you know, it's just missing pieces to the puzzle of, okay, who's gonna face Rhea, who's gonna face Seth.
Yeah.
To me, sometimes I feel like doing an elimination chamber after the Royal Rumble is always kind of like lackluster, because you know what I'm saying, because it's kind of like you're already thinking about WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and then you got something like elimination chamber coming up, so it's kind of like sometimes it gets lost in the sauce, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
But to me, I thought for what it represented for Australia, I thought it was okay.
And it seems like throughout the years, it became that whoever wins the elimination chamber gets the shot at the other title that wasn't picked. You know,
Yeah.
but it became that. But to me now, the only thing that they making that to me they're gonna follow up through is Drew McIntyre winning, going forward, getting the title, which that was set up to come when CM Punk come back. They already have a story, and he'll be changing the belt. So, to me, you know what I mean, that's the only sense that, you know what I mean, all this makes, you know what I mean. But to me, they shouldn't even have the pay-per-view. They should scrap it and just have momentum going into WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And it's 2 nights. You know what I mean? Like, you don't.
I don't remember Kofi Mania. What's it called? Birth that elimination chamber.
See, I was just about to bring that up. Yep.
True.
You're right. But remember that time period where they didn't have a pay-per-view in March because WrestleMania was like a big show?
Like, yeah.
Like, remember it was like Royal Rumble, No Way Out, and
No
then
Way
after
Out,
that,
Yeah.
After that, it was nothing. You had to wait literally until April to get the next pay-per-view. And shout out to Hex Draws. Did I say that right? Hex Draws. Here for support. I have wrestling opinions. All right, that's what's up.
All right, cool.
This
is the place. This is the place to give wrestling opinions.
Like, you always swing through, but when we had that month of nothing going on, it made the stories better. But I understand why we need a pay-per-view in March, because there's way too many people on the roster. It's all those people on the roster to the point that you have to have 2 shows, 2 separate rosters. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
All right, let's see what else we got. Moving on from that, let's talk about Sting's upcoming last match. So we have AEW Revolution popping up. Here's the card. We got Samoa Joe versus Hangman versus Swerve. We got Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson for the Continental Championship. FTR versus BCC, not BBC. Then
same thing.
then after that we got Meat Madness. Meat
They
Madness.
switched the name. It's not Meat Madness no more. It's called All Star Royal. It's like All Star Battle Royal now.
Yeah, scramble of a medium or something like that.
Like All Star Scramble. That's his name.
They changed it? Why they changed
it?
Yeah. All Star Scramble.
They ain't enough meat in it. That's why. Pause.
I mean, we might as well pull up to the Waffle House. We getting All Star Scramble, like. But yeah, we got that going on, man. We also got on the card, going back to it, we have for the tag team championships, Of course, Sting and Darby Allin going up against Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo, and Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia, Will Ospreay against Takesha, and Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong.
That's it?
I mean, that's it, bro. I just ran off like
This is gonna be a 4.5 hour match right here. 4.5 hour pay-per-view right here.
I'm already exhausted naming all these matches.
And none of this is the pre-show.
Nah.
I think they got rid of. Didn't they get rid of that? The whole 0 hour.
No, hell no. That's 0 hour. Yeah, they still got that couple on.
Oh, they still got that. Wow.
Yeah. Trust me, it's going to be some titles defending on 0 hour.
I will say though, you know, as much joking that we all do with AEW Dynamite and all their other shows, their pay-per-views usually deliver.
For sure. I mean, besides years in, you know.
Oh yeah.
Which one was that?
Yeah. The years in with remember
the devil shit?
Yeah, with the devil reveal and
all that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's with the Adam Cole and
So what you guys are expecting for Sting last match? Are y'all looking forward to this? It's closer to the show.
Sting must have gone on fucking bang, man. Sting must have show out.
I mean,
let me ask y'all a question. Let me just tag into Cheech's question. Do you think Sting should win?
No.
Sting one of them old school cats though, so you're gonna lose, you know, and go out gracefully.
Can he go like, let's say, on some John Elway? You know what I'm saying? Like winning the belt, you know, winning the title, and on his way out.
I already got the belt.
Yeah, he's the tag team champion.
Retire as a champion?
Retire with the title? No, man. Bret Hart tried to do that, and Vince wasn't going for that. Got a screwdriver out of that, bro.
My nigga.
Not around my niggas. You not like that. That's not about to pop off. Like, so, you know. But honestly, like I definitely want to see him go out. Like we said originally, I would have liked it with Sting versus Darby Allin, but we can't have our cake and eat it too. So this is what happened. But yeah, this is pretty dope for Sting. I expect him to catch the L for that match. Spoiler alert, that's our prediction. What's your prediction about Ospreay and Takesha?
Takeshita. I would like Konosuke to win, but you know they're gonna give it to Will Ospreay.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I hate because he's right there. Like you got it right there with him, and I understand Ospreay's the bigger draw, but how much talk and buzz would it be if Will Ospreay loses this match?
Yeah, I mean, because Konosuke's been in Dynamite, you know, in matches and ROH doing matches, all over doing matches, you know, riding the AEW flag hard, you know, pause. But like, they're gonna give it to Will Ospreay just because they paid him. He's a big name. They gotta find a way to bring people to watch because people want to see Will Ospreay. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? Another white dude beating up on an Asian. Let's go.
Takesha had that shit on Wednesday. He had that shit on.
Oh yeah. My boy was decked out. But that's one thing. I'm liking about this. Takesha's really starting to have like his own, you know, character.
Yeah,
outside of just being a part of the Don Callis family. So
right, and he's just not looked at as like a Japanese wrestler. Like he's actually being a guy now.
That's the part for me that was missing from AEW because they'll have like a luchador, but not really have a character for him, just a luchador. Right. Like you know, outside of Penta is like really only one of the ones that really has like a character.
Right,
So,
his like own person.
yeah, you know, Roosh, but he's not wrestling right now.
I think Commander is his own person.
He's his own person, but is it like a character, or is it just okay? He's Lucha.
I don't know. I think did the rope shit.
Okay. The fact that you did this for the ropes, like the rope shit.
No, I see what you're saying though, Dom. I mean, but like, I think he's just got to have more reps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before people are just like, oh, he's that dude that does the ropes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like Vin
Phoenix.
Kingo. Like Vin Kingo, people just think of like, oh, he's just a flip guy. But the more he came on AEW and started doing more
like, oh,
shows,
shit.
and yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, that's that dude. You know?
I don't know, Phoenix, man. I always said Phoenix is the coldest wrestler, but he is his own worst enemy because he goes like 180% and like do something crazy. Like, okay, Phoenix, you know, dislocate your shoulder or your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely it. When it
My nigga Bandino at though. Bandino.
Oh
I
yeah,
think-
that's another one, dude. Yeah.
I think Bandino coming back from injury soon.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about injury,
Van Kingo.
the
Yeah,
speedy recovery.
I think knee was
Recovery
left.
at El Hijo del Vikingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He was on turp.
that was a nasty injury. Nasty injury, Phil.
It's a guy who Paulie D. What?
The wrestling beast. Who's the wrestler that look like Paulie D? Oh, how would you describe it in one sentence? What is wrestling?
Man,
In
wrestling
one
can anything he wanted.
Wrestling is
The soap opera. It's entertainment.
Wrestling is
wrestling.
fun.
It's fun.
Wrestling is a movie.
It's a movement. It's culture.
It's a movement. It's a movie. It's all that.
It's worldwide.
Wrestling is your girlfriend. Sometimes you're with them, you love it, and other times you don't, but you don't want to be separated, so you always go back to it. It's love. Wrestling is love.
I'll say wrestling isn't real. It's supposed to be fun.
Gotcha. But no, this is big.
Oh,
Revolution. Pause. Revolution is gonna be big.
I feel you.
Revolution's gonna be big though, man. Like you got all these matches going down. This match right with Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson. Who y'all got winning that match?
I love Daniel Bryan. Shout out, got the old, hoodie.
Nice.
But I like Eddie Kingston too, and I don't know. I feel like I always want Eddie Kingston to get a win.
So you want Eddie Kingston to go over Bryan Danielson?
Listen, I know
Again?
it's a reach. I know it's a reach, but I just like to see the two of them together. I don't mind. You got a grappler and a brawler. It just makes for good matches.
What you got over there, Cheech?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the homie.
2-time Eddie?
Yeah, it won't be, but you know what I mean. It won't look good, bad on the homie. Being
Right.
on Brian, and I seen him. He been putting in work. You know what I mean, like trying to
In the gym.
be a body guy. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
We won't get body shamed. So he put in work.
Body shape, okay. Pause. What else? What else you got? What you got over there, Dom?
I feel like that match gonna be dope. Two different styles, the brawl and the technical. So they'll make magic in the ring, and then I think Daniel Bryanson must have win them fictional titles that don't count.
All right, so let's see what I got. I think even though Eddie Kingston is the homie, I like Eddie Kingston better as a chaser than a person that holds the title for a long time. Not to say that he's had it for a while, but Bryan Danielson right now needs to be on a run, and Bryan Danielson wants to tour Japan and do more stuff with New Japan, So what better way to have him be the Continental Champion and be able to travel?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
I don't know. I have to. If I could give some advice to Daniel Bryan, I'm like, yo, look what they just did. They just gave the title to crackhead over there in like 8 minutes from one of their goats, and everybody leaving New Japan. Everybody wants to leave. Suzuki leaving, all these people leaving. So I would rethink what Daniel Bryan's trying to think about going over there.
He might be the life in there, man. He might rejuvenate him.
Yeah, he may be like Evanescence and wake it up inside, you know. But let me see. But when you think about it, though, Bryan Danielson getting the W right now wouldn't be a bad idea. But along as the story between them continues, because you got to have some type of a rubber match, right? Like one person has to win, some person has to lose, and then we get the trilogy. So I don't see this being like a swerve situation where Eddie Kingston has 2 clean victories over Bryan Danielson. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. What you got?
This is tough, but I gotta go with
one action.
Hey, there's a lot of cakes in this one, right?
Duncan Hines.
Yep. I'm going with the black and white one.
So you
going with pound cake. He going with pound cake.
You going with pound cake? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you got over there?
Going with timeless cake.
Timeless cake is wild. That's wild.
Preserves forever, man. You can eat it any time, man.
That's right, and it's always moist.
All right, man. What type of food is we all right now?
Still fresh.
No, but all right. So you got Timeless Tony Storm. What you got over there, Just? What you got?
Oh yeah, I said the same thing. Yeah, timeless cake, moist Tony Storm. You know, Brady Cockett. You know what I'm saying?
What you got over there, Cheech?
Yeah, I'm staying with the champ, Tony Storm.
I think it's unanimous. All 4 of us is definitely getting a slice of that cake. Shout out to Tony Storm on that one. FTR versus BCC, not to be confused with BBC.
Whoa.
What you who you going with over there, Dom?
I'm going with the Blackpool Combat Club, right? That's what they call the William Regal's friends, William Regal's kids.
All right, what you got over there, Cheech?
For what?
The match.
What match?
That nigga high.
FTR versus
the Black
FTR versus Regal's children.
Regal Hook. I don't know, man. What's the purpose of this match? You know, storyline wise, who knows? But I'm gonna go with FTR.
No, they was feud on Dynamite, and they had that draw.
Yeah, I see, but there's nothing really there. I don't know why they're fighting for it.
For pride, man.
For pride.
Mm-hmm.
I need something more than pride for me to just be fighting you, man. Like put some money up. Like remember back
pride,
in the
man. Like
remember in the territory days.
We find it's a.
You cutting out, my G.
For me, I'm gonna go with Blackpool. I'm going with Blackpool. This is basically a match on like Raw from like 2013.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at it,
2016 maybe.
I'm gonna go with FTR as well, only because I'm tired of seeing BCC together. Split them up.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as William Regal left, to me, they lost.
All momentum.
all momentum and lust, and then still coming to Wild Thing when they're healed. You know what I mean?
Right.
You said lust?
Huh? What did you say?
You say lust?
Pause.
No, I do feel what you're saying. They do lost like a lot of their hype since Rigo left, like, and a purpose too. Like, what is their purpose now? And yeah, them coming out to Wild Thing is kind of weird, but
they're just there.
Yeah, basically.
You know, nobody in the clique got a title besides Willa Yuta.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell he been at?
He's ROH, right?
ROH.
Oh, that shit don't count.
This nigga said that shit don't count. That's fucked up. But yeah, when you look at it, I mean, it's one of those matches that you could just scratch off the card because they really don't have no purpose. But just for shits and giggles, I am going to go with FTR. Moving on from there, let's talk about Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. I'm gonna start this off. Get the title off Orange Cassidy, put it on Roderick Strong.
I can see that.
Yeah. Same.
What
Hey,
you got,
shout to
Chief?
be young, man. He watching the live.
Yo, shout out B.
Shout out.
What you got? What you got over there, Cheech? You going with Orange Cassidy or you going with Roger Strong?
Man, I hope Roderick wins. That'll be something different. You know, I kind of like that little faction that he got. And if they could get some momentum like that and put the belt on Taven and Bennett and him and let them loose, you know, I think they got something there.
Real talk. Yeah. I mean, for you to have a faction and you going into a championship match, there's no reason why you should be losing.
Right.
Like you got hitters out there for a reason. Like somebody better distract the referee. Somebody better throw me in a chair. Something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving.
Brass knucks.
What are they? The Undisputed Kingdom?
The big nigga Warlow go interfere, help the nigga win.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That'll be dope if Warlow could do that, just to get some TV time, you know. But you know, because he did cut that promo that was the other week talking about some, you know, that was the highest draw in AEW biggest pop, and then CM Punk came along or some BS, but whatever.
No, that nigga just be talking, man.
Yeah, put on that Warlow match. Put on that. You know the match. No. Speaking of Warlow is inside a all-star slam sponsored by Waffle House. You got Lance Archer going up against Powerhouse Hobbs and many other people within the meat community. So
Chris Jericho's in it?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
He is?
Yes, Jericho.
Damn.
I think one of them niggas from Top Flight, I think, in a match too.
Oh, Darius Martin.
Do you think they're deserving of being in this meat packing match?
No, but somebody got to make the other.
Nah, because all the niggas are hurt. They could have put like Keith Lee in it.
Miro.
Yeah, but Miro.
No, I'm wondering, like, do they have the qualifications to be meat worthy?
Oh,
that's a crazy statement, man. But
real crazy. What's going on?
That's
What's
a wild statement, man.
man.
Like, nah, man. I don't know, man. Jericho must have won that shit. Nah, Warlow must have won that shit.
Yeah, if he wins, that's another, you know, thing, like storyline wise. You know, he gets the shot, he gets the belt. Next thing you know, fucking MJF.
But it's not for a belt though, or nothing. Just for
for a shot at the belt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really? The All Stars?
Yeah, it was like a regular ass match.
I I might be wrong, but I believe that's what they changed it to. Like whoever wins gets a shot at the belt. I don't think it's the TVS belt or the TNT belt. I think it's Samoa Joe belt. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, I'm with it. But just to have meaty man inside the ring for the purpose of just putting them inside of a ring and to put them on the card with no purpose, then I say to that, you could have had this on Dynamite.
No, but it's gonna be like 6, 7, 8 people. Or something.
That shit on what's it called? 0 Hour.
Not 0 Hour. No, but that'll be something though. Like to see it, but I don't want to see it on the pay per view. Put that on.
Cheech is right. It's the number one contender for the AE World Championship. It is the number one contender.
Oh,
Cheech has been right a lot lately, and we'll talk more about that later. But number one contendership. Oh, then turn it up then. I apologize.
For biggest meat.
Yo, my guy. Look, what?
Do you think whoever wins this meat match will change the world champion and have like a big meat in front of the championship, like a custom title?
Sick world we're living in. Sick.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Like that nigga got the fucking what's that nigga name? Top Dollar got the fucking Cheez-Its fucking championship.
Oh yeah, you got the cheeses.
We outside.
Hey, that's a banger though.
Yeah,
that's a banger.
I'm sorry, listen to Top Dollar on my fucking Apple Music. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you
JT,
what.
If we play Top Dollar on the way to WrestleMania, I might jump up the car.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen.
He actually hosted a WrestleMania bar crawl in New York in 2019.
Nice.
Man, Top Dollar is the illest, okay? He's the illest right.
Who, kid?
Hey, bro. Chill out, bro. Chill out. I see what you're doing there, but what I'm saying is he's the hottest free agent. My man getting ready to be on NWA Hard Times. Did you hit the promo he cut?
No.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man. Like
he was just on MLW last night.
I don't watch NWA, man. Only that one time. That was it.
Hold on. So my man was at MLW last night. My man was on TNA last night. He literally pulled a Rick Rude, and ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about the fact that he was on TNA and MLW on the same night around the same time. But don't nobody want to talk about that? Come on, man. Don't do.
Nobody's really watching them shits, man. For real. No disrespect to them. No, I ain't trying to be a hater or nothing, but it's like niggas ain't turning to watch Impact all of daily. I know Darrell is. Shout out to Darrell though. He loves Impact, but like
you've been a little passive aggressive there, brother.
Niggas ain't turning to watch MLW consistently. I watch it here and there, but that shit was live. But I'm not watching no fucking Fight TV or none of that shit. Watch it on YouTube.
Oh shit!
No disrespect.
Get some highlights. Get some highlights, right?
They get some highlights, bro. That's catching some highlights as well. But you catching some highlights. Yo, let me get some highlights.
I do want to send a shout out though. I normally don't send a shout out to NWA for reasons, but they do have the King Bees as their women tag team champion.
I seen that on. I seen the highlights.
That's dope.
I caught them highlights on
Me
Twitter.
Too.
Hey.
I think you or me, somebody sent it to each other. So like,
yeah, something.
He said, "Yep, I caught the highlights on that too."
I think we're on the same thread on that one.
Like, I seen them highlights. I was like, wait a minute, whoa, wait, let me stop scrolling and see what is this right here.
But I know the King Bees, like especially during the pandemic time, have been really hustling to try to get something major happening for them. You know, so if that's the road that gets you to the wherever you're trying to need to go, hey, that's dope. You know.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Like, you know, NWA Women's Tag Team Champion. Shout out to the Killer Bees, man. Also, guess who else is going to be at NWA this upcoming week? I think it's March. Was it March 2nd, March 3rd? For Hard Times? AJ Francis. Ain't nobody talking about it.
You know going to be there too? Rick Morton.
What do you fuck about no Rick Morton, man?
Shit, Rick Morton and his fucking son.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They supposed to be doing, what was it, like a tag team match or something like that?
I think it's a 6-man tag or some shit. I don't know. I ain't watching this shit. I don't know what's going on in NWA.
Listen,
this is the most we've talked about NWA right now. I'm telling you, right?
Not niggas with attitude either.
No, but no, the promo that he cut was dope though. Like far as talking about Hard Times, right? So of course we know the famous Hard Times promo.
Did he start rapping in the promo?
No, he didn't start rapping. And if he did, so what, bro?
He started breakdancing and chucking and jiving and breakdancing.
Snap with the pop line.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is A.J. Francis, and I'm pulling up to NWA Hard Times on March 2nd in Dothan, Alabama. You got problems, we can solve them, cause we outside. Dollar. And quite frankly, I'm having a hard time believing that any of these wrestle geeks know anything about Hard Times. Now, I may not be the son of a plumber, time on that grimy block outside 24, but I am the American dream. See, I'm the son of a black man who worked in a field dominated by white men and had to work twice as hard to get half as far. Sound familiar? See, that's Hard Times. Hard Times is having a homeboy that can front you a key and having to decide whether you want to stay out of trouble or eat. See, that's Hard Times. We outside. Don't ask me where I'm at, you already know. Hard Times is having uncles, grandparents, cousins, and friends serving hard time for their role in the same drug game that killed your mother. So that's Hard Times. These robbers ain't outside, they be perpetrating. I seen the opposite. What the do these corny wrestlers and these even cornier fans know anything about Hard Times? See, it's about time that NWA brought in the world's hottest with an attitude.
You know what's crazy? That nigga had a hard time in the NFL.
Oh, wow.
Wow, man, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get me shot over here, bro. No, but that promo was kind of, promo was up there. Hard Times is having a homeboy that confronts you a key where you got to make the decision if you want to, if you want to live or eat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of dope. As far as that, telling NWA to bring in the nigga with the attitude like that. That right, that's pretty cool.
But man, if your homie really your homie, man, just give you the key up front, man. It's like, hey, pay me back whenever.
Yeah, I mean,
it's on Hard Times.
Yeah, that's why he said a homie that confronts you a king. So that's what he did.
Right.
But
shout out to Big Meech though. He fronted me a key back in the day, but that's a different story.
Big Meech coming home 2025, by the way. So moving on from that, my guys, let's get into the meat. Pause. The main course. we got the build for Mania already is set up right before our eyes. Of course, from the chamber, we got Ripley going up against Lynch. We have also on WrestleMania's card Bailey going up against Io Sky. Bailey
has tonight.
Who got turned on? Who got turned on SmackDown? Which is
it's crazy.
Which is to be expected. Was anybody else not expecting Dakota Kai to turn on Bailey?
I was shocked.
Not really, but I mean, they both turned me on anyway, so it's all good.
Oh, nasty nigga over there, freaky just.
This man, he's a horny toad, bro. So we got that set up, but after that match, we see Asuka, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane walking in the back, and who are they confronted by?
Like, man, Jade is towering over them.
Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill, if you looking, she's looking at Asuka and Kairi Sane. So looks like she's eyeing for those women tag team titles.
How you know she's looking at her? She
was looking at her, bro. I watched the show live, and then
I did too, man.
Then after that, she pointed that direction. So I'm like, oh snap! They getting ready to get her involved in WrestleMania. And if this the way we gonna do it, are you mad at it, or are you like maybe we should just not have Jade at WrestleMania?
I'm like one of them internet niggas, man. They shouldn't have Jade at WrestleMania.
What's that?
I'm like one of them internet niggas. They shouldn't have Jade at WrestleMania. There's no build up to it, like the internet niggas say.
Okay. What about you, Chief?
I'm fucking with you. I'm joking, man.
I was about to say, okay, nigga. That's what you want to do. What you guys?
I mean, for them belts to be relevant again, if they actually care about them belts, which I think they never did, they just there for money. But it'll be great, you know what I mean? Because Jay's gonna get the attention, and I think that's the best way to, present her like that, like a rip. She's a champion caliber type of talent,
All right, I feel that. What you got over there? My homie in the bodega. Just
I'm gonna respectfully say that I'm not feeling this. Like the tag team titles, kind of like what she said, the women's tag team titles don't really mean that much. So if Bianca Belair and Jade, if there's the team, it does everything for the two of them, but it doesn't do anything for the title, right? And to me, like, I wish there would be another way for Jade to get her shine on, because she's already a star, so we don't really need to do much with her getting the tag team titles. So for me, I'm gonna respectfully decline that storyline. But for me though, I'm happy that everybody's gonna be involved in WrestleMania. You hate to leave any of those talents out.
I got you.
Kosher Khan over here gave us some. I don't know. Is this a hacking link right here?
Yeah, don't post that.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what?
No, you post that. You post that all our laptops.
K Beer Con.
Tony Khan's cousin. Got Tyler was talking about AEW. You click that link, the whole system gonna shut down, bro. What else?
What you trying to do, man?
You know what I'm saying? He over here trying to send a link, trying to blow up our computers. Like, what's going on, bro?
What kind of shit is it?
When you go back to that picture with Jade looking at all of them, that's too much sauce on one screen.
Yeah, I'm glad that we finally getting some type of story with Jade, because she's just been floating in the back, like floating on Raw, floating on SmackDown, floating on NXT. But looking at it, looks like she's going to sign to SmackDown because you haven't seen her on Raw as of late either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think she need to be on Raw, man. Because think about, man, Raw ain't got no sisters on it, man.
Yeah, bro, you took the words out my mouth.
Yeah,
you're right. Hold on, time out.
You got what's it called? The girl, the flipping girl with the tag team girl.
You talking about Kaden Carter?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. It's not a lot of sisters on the main roster when you think about it. I mean, think about it. Really,
SmackDown got like Naomi and Bailey and Mia Yim. She's half.
You got Bailey. Hold on, Bailey.
No, I said Mia Yim and Bianca Belair and Naomi.
Yeah, you got Naomi and you got Brandy. I mean, not Brandy. B Fab. I'm sorry.
B Fab. Yeah.
I forgot all about her, man.
Come on, we can't forget about B Fab. She's part of that faction that has no name.
Hold on, time out, y'all.
Bobby Lashley and the niggas. Go ahead.
Time out. I'm just realizing that SmackDown has the more culture people on their show.
Yeah. You just not noticing that, and that's crazy.
I just never really thought about it until right now.
You know that's crazy considering the fact that it's on Fox. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The most right.
Network that's out there, like not around mine. You're not, but all right. So I think the better fit for her will be Raw, but her being on SmackDown is not a bad idea, especially if you're trying to eventually build this story between Bianca Belair and a Jade Cargill. Whether you team them up in a tag team or you don't team them in a tag team, no matter what, I just say don't pull the trigger so fast where WrestleMania is across the corner and you try to book this match between Bianca and Jade. Because
don't do that. Oh no, that'd be horrible.
No one's gonna want that. People gonna throw it up, and then they're gonna boo it. Moving on from that part, we got to talk about The Rock. So The Rock came back in with that shit on once again. Had that shit on Versace.
Versace, yep.
Versace.
Spell Versace.
Look like somebody's auntie. Look like somebody's auntie. You know what I'm saying? Who just came from the outlet mall.
Look at that.
Hey y'all. How
y'all
like
doing? Fucking Angle Live, man. He looks like fucking Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett, yes, dude. Look at
him.
Oh
my god.
You look like Jada Pinkett. Will?
Oh, he does like Jada.
Time for you to leave. I got my boyfriend here.
Well, I was about to say though, but you gotta be like a top villain. This man is a villain. This man has a unbuttoned, button-down shirt tucked in his pants. Like that's next level heel shit. But if you're looking at this shirt, doesn't it remind you of this one?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So we definitely getting throwback Rock back, but if it did y'all have the interference when y'all was watching SmackDown where it kept flickering on and off?
Yeah, I was getting pissed. Like it kept on going black, and I was like, "Man, is my TV broke or is she supposed to go out?"
Yeah, that sign, Die Rocky Die.
Yeah, so the Die Rocky Die sign was the reason why it kept flickering on and off. I'm thinking maybe they were showing getting ready to do like a QR code or something for somebody else who was gonna come back. I don't know, but you know,
couldn't they just blur it though? Like remember back in the day, like when they were on USA, that's what they would do. They would just like blur the signs.
Yeah.
Fox ain't doing that shit.
Right, I get. Was that Kevin Dunn was the only one that could do that technology? Like, oh, he ain't here. I don't know. We can't do that.
Just like
no, and then at the end of that, you know, when he actually said that he acknowledged Roman. What the heck?
Roman's like, nigga. Wait a minute.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that?
I feel like the Rock got hoed.
Yeah.
He got a hold, but the Rock came in there shooting, boy. He came in there shooting the guns off, man, talking about everything underneath the sun, talking about pulling up to Phoenix, Arizona. Fun fact, this is the #1 city and state of crack and meth. And you had crack.
It's real.
Yeah, you had
Karens.
Yeah, crackhead Karens and meth head Marys. Like, this man was shooting on all cylinders, and The Rock had this to say after this promo.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
It's like,
I should have cracked then.
yeah, man. Yeah, he called Phoenix. I'm sorry, not Phoenix, but what's the name of the city that they were in?
Crack City.
Yeah,
That
it
was
wasn't.
Crack City.
Yeah, crack in Arizona. You know, the fact that The Rock is getting away with this in 2024 is huge enough in his own. But we did get the open challenge. We got open challenge of The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth Rollins, and Cheech actually called this. I want to say the day of the press conference.
Yeah, after the press conference came out, I think Cheats put it in the in our chat, right?
Yeah. Cheats put that in the group chat. It was like, shoot, day one may be looking like Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth, and I'm like, nah, I don't think they're gonna do that. And here we are, we're gonna fast forward to today's SmackDown. I'm like, damn, man, Cheech. You know, if you booking for these niggas, just let us know that way we can.
They tapped in.
I'll be where it's Tony Khan and on Reddit. Reddit's bro.
Yeah, but I like it. I like the fact that, you know, we're gonna get this because this does kind of help Seth Rollins out with his title situation. You know, and his title, is he getting that rub from The Rock?
Nah, I get The Rock give some time to rest too, man. Because The Rock, if he had a full match by himself, man, that nigga fucking blow a gasket.
He gonna be gassed.
Can y'all actually see the cash in at that match night one?
No.
When that
night two though,
I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't mind, man. I wouldn't mind. After all this happens, and then you hear Judgment Day music, you see Priest come out, I wouldn't mind, man. To be honest.
On night one?
Yeah, let's start it off.
Night two is, Cody main event.
Well, no, night one is supposed to be the tag match. And
that's what I'm saying. In that tag match, after the tag match is done, you know what I mean?
So what you saying is we're gonna have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for night two?
Yes, I can see that on night two. If they do night two or later on that night.
Nah, they can't do it later on that night because they're not
or right after the cash in, right? Let's say hypothetically, right? Austin Theory, like Damian Priest wins. You know that's what we do in Getcho. Every time we say a theory, we say Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
And so, like, let's say Austin Theory is Damian Priest comes out and then he wins, right? And then Drew's so pissed, he's like, let's start our match right now, you know? So then right after all that, you get the match. And it's just be nonstop. I don't know, that's how I see it. I think it'd be cool to do, you know?
So I get what you said. So literally right after the tag match, the cash in happens.
Yeah.
Drew comes down after Damian Priest successfully cashes it in and says, we're not gonna wait the night two. Let's have our match right now.
Right now.
So basically you talking almost like a double cash in.
Kind of. It'd just be like one match after another.
Man, fans be pissed leaving WrestleMania with that shit, man.
What?
Tough break, nigga.
I'm going to tell you, tough break. But also, you know, this is pretty big, though, man. I mean, if it happens, not if, it's going to happen. So when it does happen, I think we're gonna enjoy what we see. Like, but I do expect Damian Priest to walk out of WrestleMania as heavyweight champion. I am gonna say that. He gonna lead there with something. He may drop the tag team titles, but he gonna leave with something that night.
This is gonna main event night 1, right? Is that what?
Yeah. What's that?
The tag match.
I mean, does it have to main event night 1? Because what happened to Bayley? What happened to Bayley getting her moment?
Nigga, that's The Rock. No disrespect to Bayley, it's The Rock.
It's total disrespect to Bayley, but I feel like The Rock basically told Bayley,
"Fuck your story."
No, real talk. When you think about it, that's almost what he's saying to Bayley, because did she win the Royal Rumble? Did she not survive number 1? Mm-hmm. Go all the way to number 30 and survive, and y'all not putting it on the promotional posters. You got people online tagging WWE, and y'all finally go change it, and y'all finally update the poster. You got all this going on, and you not even promoting Bayley, the winner of the Royal Rumble, but you promoting the hell out of Cody Rhodes. And I understand it because he's Cody Rhodes, but at the same time, you need to be promoting the women's Royal Rumble winner as well. You have to do that, because at this point, it seems like it's meaningless if you don't have a main event at least one of the nights. So I say respectfully to The Rock, respectfully, I don't mind y'all opening up the show.
I was gonna say, if you're not gonna main event, you might as well open.
Yeah. So I say The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth Rollins should set the tone for WrestleMania 1. Set the tone, and then everything else after will follow. Give Bayley her moment to main event, and you can have both title matches on night 2 for the World Heavyweight and the Universal. That's the way I feel about that. Because if you don't do it that way, it's almost like you saying fuck her. But think about this though: The Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns tonight. He acknowledged Roman Reigns, but it's full circle, because remember, Roman Reigns told The Rock a long time ago on Young Rock,
"Somebody Samoan drop me just once. Acknowledge me."
By the way, that's my.
That didn't happen like that though.
No, it didn't, but full circle moment. You know, The Rock actually acknowledged Roman Reigns. So I still feel like The Rock is going to turn on Roman Reigns night 2. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's going to happen.
They got like a whole bunch of stipulations to the match. It's so like if Cody and them win, like the next match is like, no bloodline. Then if they win, it's like no holds bars, bloodline rules, fuckery.
Okay.
So what if this?
But The Rock almost made Solo crack though too. Solo almost broke character twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about so we can have Solo. He said we can have Solo doing a solo or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Sing the national anthem or something. He could
say the national anthem.
Paul Heyman though. Paul Heyman looked like he sees something.
Right.
Trust that nigga. We don't trust that Hollywood nigga.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me like on New Jack City when Ice-T was trying to get down with CMB. And who was the light skinned nigga from the main? Like, I don't trust homeboy. Like he looked familiar, like type. But I don't know, man. Like I think to be honest though, he is gonna turn on The Rock. I mean, The Rock is gonna turn on Roman Reigns, and he might get the tradition of the chair shot. First it was Seth the Roman, and I think the next one will be The Rock Roman, because before that it was Sami Zayn to The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we may get the tradition going on that, but it's looking pretty good for WrestleMania. it is. We still have less than 35 days left, something like 36 days left. So yeah, we got a lot to build in a short time for WrestleMania. Hopefully they can get it all done. But if they don't, it is what it is. What else we got as far as WrestleMania? I think I named off all the matches that were announced so far.
So far, right? Yeah.
I mean, looks like they're leaning towards AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah, and they're gonna be leaning towards
Orton versus the Paul nigga, Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yeah, so that's what we got simmering and cooking. So we'll see what happens with that. That'll be kind of dope though if they do it. All right, moving on from that. That's everything for the WrestleMania Build so far. Last bit of thing on the list of agendas. TNA has a few things popping off. As far as TNA Sacrifice goes. So we got a card so far for TNA. We got the Walking Weapon versus Hammerstone Part 2.
That's good.
So we got that. We got Dolph Ziggler going up against Steve Macklin.
Easy win.
AKA Nick Namath. Hammerstone signs with TNA. So
Brock Lesnar.
That's cool.
He said team move Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Then shout out to Jason Hotch, man, former guest on the show, man.
Hey, shout out.
You got Mustafa Ali and the Good Hands going up against Sabin, Kushida, and what's the dude name? King Knight. What's the dude name from all the UK? Can't remember his name.
The black nigga from the UK.
Yeah, that's what we call him. but he's gonna be on the card inside the 6-man tag. It's going down March 8th. You got the Triple Threat Knockouts Tag Team title. I'm sorry, the Triple Threat Knockouts Championship. You got Jordan Grace defending against Jordan Grace is defending against Tasha Steele and Zia Brookside. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Nice little triple threat match. Got the Boricua inside the match.
Yeah. One thing we forgot about touch earlier, Balls. About TNA.
About what?
TNA going to Full Sail.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. So yeah, enlighten me on that, Cheech, as far as the rumor on that.
So that's a rumor, like they're just gonna be having like tapings there, and it's gonna be their home.
Yeah,
I think it's a big move.
Oh yeah, that's a huge move.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, I guarantee you, WWE, which is they was back in Full Sail recording versus recording at the Performance Center, even though it's going to cost them less money to do it at the Performance Center because they own it. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually own the property. Versus with Full Sail, they was just recording from there.
But to me, it will suck because it's the same fans. That to me, that's what fucks it up. If they go to different places, I think the fan atmosphere, and the way it comes out on TV will be better.
Okay, I see. I kind of see what you're saying. Like being the NXT is in Orlando, you have TNA in Orlando, so basically you end up with a green shirt guy on both shows. The same green shirt guy. You know how the green shirt guys on every Raw and SmackDown and in AEW. No, I feel it, but remember TNA was in Orlando before NXT, so I kind of feel like TNA is reclaiming they turf. You know what I'm saying? Like this is us.
Right.
Y'all only moved in there once we bounced up out of Universal Studios. It's the only reason why y'all here.
Plus, the Full Sail crowd has always been hot too. You know, that's a college, it's a college area, so and they're used to seeing wrestling. They miss wrestling since NXT left, so I'm pretty sure that they'll be good. But going back to what you're saying about the match earlier, that was Kevin Knight. He's from New Japan. He's good.
Kevin Knight, my bad. I couldn't.
No, it's okay. Name. No, because like I saw the picture, I was like, I think that's Kevin Knight. But
like, I know. It's like, you know, there's so many wrestlers out there. It's no disrespect, but it's a lot of y'all out there, and I'm not gonna remember all y'all names. I'm probably not even gonna pronounce y'all name right the first couple times. But once I get it, I got it. But with that being said, I can't forget about this. The MLW, we had a couple title changes. We have WTF. Tom Lawler is one half of the tag team champions with Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Oh, snap.
You had Mystico win the MLW middleweight championship.
Yeah, it's like one of the Sin Caras.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mystico is the OG.
Okay.
The original, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mystico is the OG Sin Cara. So he pulled up, he grabbed himself a title. What's the champion's name in MLW? MLW champion. I'm getting his name.
Kojima?
There you go, Kojima. Kojima retained his championship.
Yeah, I'm watching MLW here and there.
No, but don't get me wrong. Like MLW, they be putting in work. They really do.
They got fucking Bobby Fish
versus Alex Kane, and Alex Kane cooked that nigga. So shout out to Alex Kane for doing something for the community on the last day of Black History. Top Dollar, AJ Francis won his match, so it's a lot that popped off. As far as MLW, go catch the replay if you haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna go catch the replay so I can catch up on it. We also have coming up, we have Ohio Wrestling Alliance that is going down in Columbus, the Columbus area, March. Was it March 14th, March 16th? I cannot see because my screen is frozen.
March 16th.
March 16th. So we got Jeffrey John on the card. Jeffrey John is on the card. Wes Barkley's on the card. Eli Aslam's on the card. Sean Mason is on the card. Gorgeous Morgan Taylor's on the card. Dax Royal's on the card. It's a lot of people that we freaking with. Joshua Bishop's on the card.
Jocelyn
Navarro is on the card.
Shout out.
Derek Direction's on the card. Like
Derek Dillinger. Sorry.
Hey, I always remember.
My bad. I messed that up.
Yo, I always remember Jeffrey John because I remember I just finished bought my house, and that was the first interview we did with my new house, and I didn't have nothing, and I was sitting on some boxes, and the boxes caved in as I'm doing the interview.
Yo, I won't forget that my man sunk through, and I just continued on. Like I kind of looked to the side. It's like, no, stop the interview. No, keep
it rolling. Keep it rolling.
No, that was dope. But if you are inside the area, make sure y'all go ahead and get the tickets for Body Slam and Bruise and Body Slams too. Get y'all tickets.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, so that's even better because y'all know it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be turned. It's gonna be plenty of booze around. So come out there and have a responsible driver.
Just like Little Flip.
Cloverland G. Little Flip, bring your punk ass to the stage. with T.I.
Off of Beef, man. He had the Leprechaun fucking album
the
cover.
Yeah.
I should have every St. Patrick's Day.
Oh my god. I hate the fact that my screen is frozen, y'all. I can't do nothing. But I think we touched on everything we was going to touch on tonight. Hopefully next time we could touch on some more stuff.
Hey.
You know. And when I say touch on more stuff, I mean topics. I'm not talking about Diddy and Meek Mill.
Damn.
What was Dream and Nightmares really about? That's the real question. I'm gonna let y'all ponder on that. Have y'all seen the track listing for this man's album?
Yeah, he had a new album out. I'm like, I refuse to listen to that shit. I'm sorry.
No, but the list, the name of the songs, especially with the allegations that's out right now, not a good look, Michi. Not a good look. Fix it quick. But with that being said, my peoples, what do you think, Cheech? You think it's about that time?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Take us home.
Sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Take us home.
Okay. So we going home.
I'm gonna thank y'all for tuning in, listening. Want to leave y'all with a few things here. First off, too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Spread more positive vibes. It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It could be as easy as doing a good gesture for someone, or you can do like all the fine people have been doing, is going to whatamaneuver.net and purchasing that positive vibes apparel. Maybe the person looking down at that message on your shirt can have inspiration to go on. Maybe for the first time in a long maybe for the first time move on by yet holding on. Whatever that may mean to you, I say this to you. I say it's not tricking if you got it, but if you got it, it's not tricking.
Come on. Preach.
And with that being said,
what?
I want y'all to be safe out there on your passes and your journey. And we'll catch y'all on the next time we slide through. All hearts, minds, and souls are clear. May the Lord watch between you and me while we're absent one from another, in his precious name. And we say amen, amen, and amen. I guess as the kids say in the street, peace. And also remember, fuck your story. And we are out. Peace.